You know, recently, times have been pretty great. I've hit almost 1,400 wins in build battle, this channel just hit 600 subscribers, the Discord just hit 100 members, and you know what the best part is? Ziad's channel is dying like crazy!
Dude, just stop. You keep bullying me, and bullying me for being bad. Bad at building, and having a bad channel. And deep down, I just want to be good, okay? And you're not really helping with that. I mean, just because you don't know that I'm the best builder ever, like, ever, doesn't mean I'm not the best builder ever. So stop bullying me.
Okay. Anyway, today we're gonna be playing with the worst teammate ever, and if you thought it was Zian, you'd be wrong. He's too bad at build battle to even be a teammate. Today I'm gonna be teaming with no one. Hello? Okay, so here's my teammate, which will be AFK throughout the next 3 rounds, and we've also got me. I'm pretty much gonna be going into a couple team lobbies solo. Yeah, cool. Okay, let's go. Alright, so round 1, we've got Meteor. Actually, we've got Meteor right, but to be honest, they're pretty much the same thing. It's just that one is landed and one is still falling. They both end up in the same place though, face down on the ground without anywhere to go until scientists find them and loot them for IQ points. It's a wonder how scientists get so smart off of just, you know, staring at rocks. Like, they're just rocks. And as a kindergartner, I used to stare at all the rocks on the playground, and I am still stupid, hence why my friends still call me idiot. So after thoroughly boiling my meatball, because the meteor kind of looks like a meatball, the build was pretty much done. Now I just needed to make it a little bit more build battle-like. How do you do that? I mean, you could look at Angel Spell's build and then just call that, you know, build battle. Or you can try to come up with your own thing. I decided not to come up with my own thing because I'm dumb. So I copied Angel Spell's strategy of spamming quartz stairs. So quartz stairs make a surprisingly great recreation of smoke, and thus like every great build battle player would do, I just grab some quartz stairs straight out of inventory and then just spam the hell out of it. Boom, smoke. And you know what else goes boom? Neither do I. Okay, so with the meteor over with, I started on some greenery. You know, leaves, trees, grass, anything to make the build look like a sweaty build battle player built it. So as you can see, I'm currently building a tree, and unlike most trees though, this tree has leaves that go poof instead of just falling on the ground. So it's like an actual tree, you get what I mean? Because normally the trees don't look like trees, but this tree actually kind of resembles a tree, and I'm pretty proud of that. So once you get all these greenery things though together, you just slap it onto a build battle plot and voila, Angel Spell wannabe. Now the last bit I wanted to add was some fire after I spammed some grass and, you know, leaves and the hay bales, because this is what we do these days, but I kind of just wanted to add some fire to make sure that the meteor was more resembling a meteor. And I mean, when they fall, they have trails of fire, I think. I mean, it does now, so I mean, okay, so I spammed some fire onto the back of the meteor using just, you know, glass and red, orange, and yellow glass, and just took all this stuff and just built these strings of fire, is that what you call it? But yeah, I just built this fire streaking thing coming off of the meteor because this is what good players do, so I want to be a good player, so therefore I build this as well because I good, yes. Okay, and then I placed all of this thing, and it kind of just looked like the meteor was flying at the ground. And you know, I like it when things fly at the ground and go boom. That came out the wrong way. Okay, so hey, look, my ult is still AFK, but yeah, there you go. The build is pretty much done. So just a quick recap, we have the meteor or the meatball in the middle, and we have a bunch of smoke coming out of it. And then we also have the glass, the leaves, the greenery, the hay, the leaves, I already said the leaves, the bone meal on the ground, and last but not least, the slabs to make an Angel Spell. And here's a better look at my build. As you can see, everybody loved my build so much that half of them were holding poops, but we don't talk about that. Yay, 109 points. My fingers kind of hurt. Oh hey, my ult's still AFK. Round 2, and as somebody would say, second round everybody! Woo! Okay, so pigs are super cool, but once they take off into the sky because the theme is a flying pig, there is no telling what pigs are gonna do. I mean, those little pink monsters may look cute and taste delicious while on the ground, but once they take off into the air, just imagine, birds are unpredictable because sometimes they poop small things. Now pigs would be unpredictable too. except their defecation would be much larger. In fact, it would smell really bad and it would be very dangerous. This is why we shouldn't allow flying pigs into the sky, like Trump. I'm Canadian, so I can say that. Please don't shoot me, I have maple syrup. Speaking about food, what do you think about veganism? There's obviously two completely different sides to this argument, so I'm gonna say completely neutral, and just, I don't know, say veganism is something you guys can debate in the comment section down below, because I'm gonna stay in this corner and eat my bok choy ramen. Yeah, but you guys can brawl it out in the comment section down below if you want. Anyway, my pig is looking pretty plump, and it is just taking off, and of course, it has a pose. It's leaping into the sky with its little pink legs and taking a huge boost with its hind little wiggies. Now, pigs are cool and all, but unfortunately this one is flying and loaded with bombs that smell really bad. And to make the delivery of said poo-poo bombs faster, of course it needs some angel spell wings, and of course angel spell wings must contain diorite, snow, and quartz, using quartz to create the framework of the wings, snow to make them look cooler, and then diorite to make it angel spell-esque. So yeah. But as you can see, my pig is currently headless, and of course this pig has not been consumed yet, so the head still has to exist, and hence I am building the head out of pink. Big surprise there. And so when I am building the head of things, I like to put it on a diagonal, especially since this entire pig was already on a diagonal. And the reason for this is because when you have things on a diagonal, Minecraft is all blocks, and you'll have more blocks that are kind of jutting out. And this means that you'll have more detail in the block. So this head looks more detailed than it actually is, just because it's on a diagonal. And oh yeah, eyes. When you're building eyes, make sure the thing doesn't look creepy, because this pig looks kind of creepy. I mean, he's probably either gonna steal your things or make sure that you never want to eat a pig again, knowing how bad their defecation smells. But finally, we're beginning with our angel spell wings, because angel spell wings are like angel wings. So essentially you just take quartz and you branch it out in the two directions, trying to make it symmetrical, and then once you have your semi-symmetrical lopsided wings done, you just add a little bit of snow under the wings, because everybody loves snow blocks, right? They're super white, and that's like good because wings are supposed to be white, I think, unless you're a devil, in which case your wings are probably black or red or something like that. I don't even know. But yeah, finally adding the finishing touch of diorite, because everybody knows that Angel's new favorite block aside from leaves and magenta glass is diorite, and diorite looks like bird poop, which is very characteristic towards this build, although this build's more pig poop, which is probably worse. That aside, I switched the ground to cyan wool because there isn't a sky block, and I just spam some snow in places because those are clouds, alright? Anyway, here's a better look at my build, and voila, easy legendary, because I'm the best builder in the world. Actually, that is more, so I'm not gonna kid myself, but somehow we won again. Alright, so before we move into the last game of this video, I want to give a huge shout out to Anna who drew my new profile picture. It looks absolutely amazing. If you want to see some more stunning art, go ahead and follow her Instagram, and it's on screen right now. Boom, yes, follow that. Okay, cool, last game. The last theme was Mermaid. Now, my alt was still filming all of this, which was really useful, seeing the new perspective it puts on the build. But essentially, it's just a fancy way of saying it was absolutely useless. I'm still alone, just like mermaids must be, when they're all alone down in the deep blue sea. Okay, so with this mermaid, I gave her a prismarine tail, and although I had the intention of filling it up, I didn't, because my CPS is limited by this primitive gadget called a mouse. And if you don't want to know what a mouse is, it's the thing that goes like, you know, right? It clicks sometimes, and you kind of use it to play games. However, if this video reaches 45 likes, I'll reveal to you what my true CPS looks like, and you guys have never seen my true CPS before. And I'm just saying this because, I mean, you know, my CPS kind of reaches some high numbers, like 10 times higher than LogV's numbers, you know? And LogV's pretty fast, you know, at clicking, not whatever you were thinking of. Anyhow, I am just clicking the crap out of this mermaid. I know it's sad, you guys can't even help me click the crap out of the mermaid, so I'm gonna be so slow, man. I mean, look at me, I'm literally like an old man trying to drive a motorcycle. If there's only any old men watching, first of all, thank you for, you know, generation gap stuff, but like if you're watching my video and you're an old man, I think I appreciate you. I'm not even sure anymore. Thanks. Alright, but you know what you can do though? Instead of clicking the crap out of my mermaid to help me out, you can click the crap out of Zian's unsubscribe button. I'm kidding. You only have to click that one once. Don't actually unsub to Zian though, because if you do that, he'll spam you with DMs if you do that. So if he does that to me because you unsubbed from him, I'll spam you in DMs with you know, all that gibberish. I'm probably speaking like something racist in Russian or something. But you know, with that said, my mermaid is almost done. There's only a couple more blocks I shall scatter, like, you know, just around the place, because I still have to create the bra. I still have to, you know, make the body a lot better. I still have to add a face, because this mermaid currently does not have a face, as you can clearly see, unless you have been seeing some pretty weird faces, or unless you can't see, in which case somehow you're watching this video, and I hope your eyesight someday does get better. Anywho, here is my mermaid in, you know, first person perspective this time, because you can't really see the face from the perspective my alt was recording on, unfortunately, because I don't really know what the build's gonna look like before I even do the build, because I don't copy old builds. Anyhow, here is the mermaid. Yeah, face is like kind of anime-esque, to be honest. I'm using like the lumen method to build the face, lumen method from art, if you know what that is. But yeah, I kind of just added a couple strands of hair, and as you can see, I'm just trying to furiously place these bangs out, and I wasn't actually able to give this mermaid eyes, which was really unfortunate. So I guess the mermaid is Asian, because Asians don't have eyes. I'm not racist, I'm Asian, so I can say that. But some Asians do have massive eyes, which is kind of crazy, but okay, cool. Noodle arms, because we only build noodles, and here's a better look at my build. Yeah, I think people seem to like it. I didn't really get a chance to change the floor, but we still got a legendary, so that's pretty cool, and somehow I won all 3 games as a solo, which doesn't really make sense considering LogV and I could only get 1 win together, and if you didn't see that video, be sure to check that out because it's on screen right now. But you know what? It's because I practice that I can win something. I practice 40 hours a day. Ling Ling must be proud. Okay, bye.